begin to be formatted by the sound of ticks and talks. When we begin to live by checklists, to-do lists that just make life into an endless sequence of tasks until suddenly everything you ever wanted to do or become or see is just another thing to be checked off. What happens when accomplishment is just a task, and the task is routine because it's on millions of checklists just like yours? Success is just number 13 on the list, but maybe you have it as number 7. That's how far the bounds of my creativity extends, a change in numbering. When did it all become about measurability? When did life have the ability to be measured by a fucking grocery list? Buy hamburger meat and lettuce, and don't forget to think of a husband and a baby stroller on the way. Instead of originality, punctuality. Arrive on the wedding altar by 30 sharp. If you're going to have babies, have them pre-35 before your reproductive truths clear out, because they're at 0.7 risk for cancer according to your reproductive chart for your family genetic history, which has 0.9 reliability and predictability over your life. Get into your chosen line of work by 25 of I don't care what. Public relations, communications manager, or just another soul-crushing job that even your own children won't be able to remember the title of because it's so tedious, arbitrary, and completely meaningless. Just so long as you're not a waitress at IHOP. That's why we sent you to Trinity. My dad recently said, I'm so glad you chose Trinity instead of Ithaca. Ithaca is a New York school full of hippies and writers and unwashed people and a little bit of New England pretension and a high percentage of homosexuals and other undesirables like that. He said you would have been a chain-smoking, pot-smoking wannabe librarian. Too late, Dad. But sir, yes sir, in my chosen line of work by 25 and around the 40 to 45 age range, begin to question what it's all about and lose all sense of self in relation to time that's passing and changing you and those around you, and begin to question with this lose a sense of purpose math seriously until age 70 when you are scheduled and registered to become a burden to society. As you crash the car you shouldn't have been driving into a garden gnome that you thought was a brightly colored fire hydrant that you admittedly intentionally tried to hit so you could see the water go whee! And you're slipping into senility. Check. And don't forget to die, that's number 45. And on the way, grasp responsibility, lose spontaneity, quash originality, forfeit control, seize power, remember what you did and forget why you did it, and keep the list in your back pocket at all times so you don't forget to check anything off.